Hello everyone, my name is Professor Vicky McCall and I am the Creative Director of Socialudo and also Professor of Social Policy at the University of Stirling. Today I want to give you a summary of our report that is launching with the SFHA Tech Forum, and in particular we have been working with Stephanie Elliot, the Head of Operations and Smart Housing, and we are trying to explore and foster collaboration across housing, social care and digital services, and really get underneath the power of technology and the role that we have in housing to support that. How does it improve independence? How does it improve well-being? How do we enhance service delivery for tenants? So the way that we did this is that we had an event in September and we explored the power of serious games in bringing the future to life and discussing and focusing on technology. And we brought a range of stakeholders and a range of experts to explore those questions. And why serious games? Well, they are about serious topics, but they help us go into the future and inspire creative thinking, help participants through innovative solutions, not just the same old, but also thinking about how we tackle future challenges in a safe space. And that allows kind of communication and also the ability to explore kind of more complex solutions. And we did this via 2 serious games. We firstly did GadgetMatch, which is our technology game, so that's maybe not a surprise we played that one. That's a serious game designed to facilitate playfully think through technology, gadgets, and that's from the digital to the everyday, and highlights that kind of small things make a big impact. And that's very much inspired by our research at the University of Stirling called the Invite Project, where we explored technology solutions, but really people needed help with jar openers, kettles, as well as iPads and smartwatches and so on. So it's a really good way to think about outcomes-led solutions. The second game is the Pathways Paradox, and this was designed to simulate real-world challenges in the homelessness system. And we developed that with Social Byte, and it creates an interactive, thought-provoking environment which gets people to think through real-life journeys around homelessness and why people and complex systems create barriers towards that. So we did an event with these 2 games, bringing the experts and the key stakeholders, and in this way we explored the solutions and came up with some key recommendations. So looking at the report and the findings, I think what comes over the most strongly is that inequality runs through everything, and unless we plan for that, then our digital inclusion activities are not going to be as effective. The first big finding is that digital exclusion mirrors these wider social inequalities. And unfortunately, those often in the greatest need are often the least able to benefit from technology. And that makes us have to think about where our activities should go, where our investment should target. Basically, giving someone a device isn't enough if the system still doesn't recognise or support them. And our research highlights that all the time. We would interview people with 3 iPads in the drawer, like, oh, my family keep giving me this. But unless the support is out there to utilise these and support individuals in regards to what level they are or how they're feeling in the system, that we need to think about those inequalities underneath. So inequality in society is replicated through the digital space, and that's something we have to definitely keep in mind. And our research is also highlighting again and again that lived experience must sit at the heart of technology design and service planning. Otherwise, it doesn't have the impact we want. It can't stand alone, of course. The most effective solutions come from co-production, which combine lived experience with professional expertise. This helps us widen choices, build trust, and also avoid unintended harm. We often go in with very good expectations. We want to help, but without being led by lived experience, we can also do the opposite. So we have to be very, very careful. As we say, nothing for it, you have to work with people. You don't want to do things to them. You want to work with them. So it's impossible to deliver solutions if you don't understand the problem and are led by lived experience. Makes everything a lot more effective, especially in the digital and tech space. The other key finding is that you can't replace people with technology, and that is definitely something we have to keep in mind. The future isn't about smarter tech, it is about more human systems and how technology can support those human systems in different ways. And we're put in an environment that's quite competitive. We're encouraged to fight each other for small pots of funding when maybe we should start to think bigger and less competitively. We definitely want to look at the system as a whole. And we can give somebody a smartphone, but if the system still says you don't exist or you can't access Wi-Fi, well, it's not very much use, for example. So it's about the individuals, but it's also, of course, about the wider infrastructure. And we go into a lot more detail in the report, and there's very rich qualitative data coming out from the stakeholders and experts which were around the table. And taken together, they suggest that the future of housing, health and social care rests on two key pillars. Firstly, the grounding our expertise in lived experiences to make our systems work better, and also how that can help us get into that space we all want to be in, which is around prevention. And the second one is technology can enable both an equitable system, but only if we put people at the centre. So the recommendations from the report are about how we co-produce technology solutions with lived experience, how we embed prevention and independence into digital pathways, how we prioritise inclusivity and accessibility in design and delivery, but at the heart of it, how do we foster effective cross-sector collaboration within this space as well? So do get involved with the forum activities. This is a vision, this is a mission, and for more information, please contact Steph, and that's at selliot@sfha.co.uk for more information. Please just get in touch if you have any questions, and welcome to the SFHA Tech Forum.